Hello, hello. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Oh, I'm going there this weekend. 1 day, 18 hours, and 46 minutes. What am I missing on Wednesday? Meet and greet, side events, ultimate guards. Friday, mystery booster 2 sealed egg, dual commander trial, team seal tryouts. Regional championship sealed egg gauntlet. Regional championship modern gauntlet. I think there's something on the Sunday too, right? Limited championship qualifier. Destination qualifier is an RCQ, right? I might do modern RCQ. A canister. Cantus. Close. Haste to me. Alright. 5-1. We kind of lost a close one yesterday. My opponent punted and I repunted. Good blue-white deck, splashing green. So hey Garthus, I'm having a good day. Got stuff done this morning. Streaming this afternoon.
Hi. Hope you have a great day.
Let's see. High stakes game right now. High stake BO1. I mean, I have to keep. I hope the draw comes together. I think I have to keep. There's no way you can ever mulligan this hand, even though it quote unquote doesn't do anything for now. Hopefully they don't have too many heroes in training. That would be bad. Alright, great draw. So I have my turn free play. I like to wait usually on the surveillance room when I have a turn free play. I can't really draw a much better card than that, and this way if I draw a land, maybe I surveil a land away. Something like that. Yeah, on the draw especially. I mean, I think I would keep on the play. Kind of sucks because what happens with these hands is you probably have to use your removal early to just not fall behind. And then you have no removal left for your late game spells. Yeah, obviously drawing. Alright. Drawing like drone hero as best possible. That could be really solid too. Cavalry's not too scary. Even if they get a good hit in, who cares? Okay. That's brutal. At least I'm on the draw, so I have the extra cards. It's gonna be bad if they have their own web ups. And now that cavalry is kind of a threat. Wish I had a flying car. Yeah, I thought we were supposed to have flying cars by now. They might be greedy and just not offer a trade. It would kind of make sense. All right, I could go nuts, the leader. But then I kind of want to bling the shield. I could play the shield car, turn it on, have it fight. Because if I web up Super Genius and they have their own web up, that's gonna be like pretty bad for me. I can also just web up the cavalry. I don't hate it. Go nuts the leader, web up the cavalry, save the car for later. I think I'm gonna attack. Pulling the drone, crew fight. Seems like the best to me. I could even put the counter on the soldier. I think that's bad though. Is this teamwork free? I'd take a hit, but it's fine. You like double removal? I think this is better. I think it's going to be tricky to get a ton of value out of flying car right now. And I just want to get in and play and start. I mean, I'm attacking for like 6 in the air. And it's free turn clock. And I'm still at 21, so I think this was good. Might double block. Hmm. They're not putting me to the test, which is nice. And they have big plans for that thing. I think I'm gonna web up the cavalry. The question is, do I try to block with my flying shield car or not? Six for six, and I'm ahead. And I have a lot of removal. And this way I don't run into a trick. Also, don't mind slowing the game down a tiny bit with the tapper and the removal. Let's see. Let's start with this attack. Well, Redux Crusade's gonna be insane here. Kind of glad I didn't try and block. That land roll is probably huge too. How much is that? Teamwork 4. So I can raft and then crusade tapping 3 of my creatures. And then keep the card to try and block. Or I can web up a token, crew this. Wait, I can do both. Would it not work if the orders were reversed? I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah, I forgot I get a token. I mean, either way, I want to turn this on, right? Could YOLO and get rid of both tokens. Oh, aggressive, but I don't hate it. Kind of have lethal almost on boards. I do have lethal. I mean, they're gonna play something, obviously. Yellow hat, please do not enter sus email today. I already lost one streamer. What happened? Do I need to be careful? Alright, 1-4 reach. They could have strike, but there's not much I can do about it. When I get to Brussels, just Friday nights. Friday night, and I'm leaving Sunday night. Got a hotel for Edgar and I. Kind of worked out. I owed him money from the podcast, and I just paid for the hotel and the entry fee. Alright, who are we webbing up, if anything? Pilo is attacking my hand, I should web up something. Probably just a token, right? That thing's kind of hard to trigger. Meida's mistake. The reach creature. Yeah. I mean, there's like what, take up the shield or whatever. Who is the third that is carrying me? Oh, the draft master, Alexei Polo. Just best limited player in the world. No big deal. Alright, this is quite excellent for me. Never heard. He's the guy who beat me. Do you remember the feature match? When I started Creo at the PT and I was playing blue black control and I got paired against the one of the few guys still playing blue red lessons. Alright, on tap blue would be nice. That's not great, but might do. So I can this they have to chump. If that deck was this, it's kind of like I mean they're probably gonna chump with the Doom Butt anyways. Damn, putting the counter on a shield flying card was really nice. Why I played this game. Oh, they have strike? Oh, maybe I should have tapped a creature because of strike. They didn't have it last turn though. They might have strike. I mean, they didn't have the last turn, so I didn't really play around it. Speaking of teamwork, Murdoch's Crusade, this thing. Sprite don't need to tap in the upkeep. What am I missing with tap? Well, I don't kill them. I put them down to 1. And then I don't have my tapper for their turn. I think usually it's better to just tap to do what I did. You usually want to keep your tapper for their turn. Unless you have them dead on board. Just saw your PT Modern deck. Any thoughts on it? Will you cook more? I thought it was better than my results. I thought I played bad and ran bad. Talk about it on the podcast more, but it was like there was a few red flags, you know. The win rates in testing were pretty good, even, you know, in-house, not just leagues. But I felt like I was running a little hot. There was like, what do I know? Also, Reed and Allen were gonna play the deck, and they got off it, so that should have been like, you know, warning signs. All right, either way, they have to chump with 1. I'll attack like that. They have to at least block trades. No, I don't have double blue, right? And I'm not drawing a non-tap land. I guess they might have it once this attack, but I have 2 flyers. I guess I can bounce both flyers. Oh, but I can replay it. Okay, so if Lance's attack doesn't do anything, because they would have to tap one of their flyers. But I should have thought about it, maybe. Next modern deck I try will probably be that blue-white Loki deck that did well. See how that feels. Guy went 7-3 in the PT and won the last chance qualifier, so he went. Depending on whether or not he had a buy in the first round of the qualifier, he either went 12-3 or 13-3 against Pro Tour players. It's pretty impressive. A 6th round and he had a round 1 buy. How do you know that? Did you read up? Did he post? Or I guess you're pretty interested in modern right now. Alright, I guess my opponent is cooked. Oh, they're just not making the. So if I tap, I can't cast the shield card. So I don't think I want to tap. Plus this, so I get to block the hero in training. Is that just creature right now? Good morning, Teds. Wait, aren't they just deads? I mean, I guess they were probably like in really bad shape either way. I mean, I guess I didn't really not need to tap anything, right? Damn, Murdoch's Crusade was so clutch, killing a token plus the Avenger Assembled. Yeah, I could have just played a creature from my hand. Alright. And pretty high stakes. Yeah, that buck. Dude. What am I doing? Could use the money. Oh no, that's Ely. Actually, good player. Well, I have a good hand. I have a great hand. Alright, we know what we need, right? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm such a fish. Surveillance works with Night Nurse. Oh my god. Round one, game one punt. It's fine. Oh, I've never had the combo before come up. I mean, I knew about it, but man, I might trade with my Night Nurse, honestly. Hand's kind of stacked. Feels kind of fishy though. Dude, I played so bad. Yeah. -1 cards. Damn. And he could have his own Night Nurse, but it's going to be good against me at some point. Could have something silly like a super suit. Guess I'll take it. Again? Oh, it's probably GG. Yeah, I don't think I was ever beating that draw. The one extra card from Night Nurse would have probably not mattered. And if I draw Murdoch's Crusade now, James Flash XCD. You didn't play a lifelink creature. Not sure I have a lifelink creature. Oh, that was very lame. Alright, $1. Not so bad. Can't really complain. Especially since I punted the one game yesterday. I mean, Hero into Justice into Avenger Assembled. Well played. Well played, Ely. Real tough. Alright, I guess gotta try again. Ooh, I like what I'm seeing. Jeez. Wow. The blue-black dual land splash black. Or the green splash. That was definitely Casino. Let's see if the uncommons are Casino. Triumph, 2 agents. Punch and She-Hulk. This thing's decent. What about the commons? How many heroes in training? 1 web up. 2 crusades. No heroes in training. Rip. 1 frozen and ice. 1 land cycler. 1 ant. 1 attacks. And then green. 1 scroll. I have the black gold cards too. I have a white black dual land and a real blue black dual land. And a Herbie. In red, nothing good. In black, 4 Legionnaires. Oh, there's nothing left in black. Don't have the green fixing. No spike it. I don't have a ton of creature for the harness. It's kind of good. It was Agent 13, I guess. Because that's the weakness of my deck. I don't have a lot of cheap creatures. I mean, I could play white green and give up leader super genius. Not sure I want to do that, but I do have a lot of good green cards. I don't have that many more 2-drops. 1 drop, 1 extra 2-drop, I guess. The shield is pretty good. I already have one. I have a great example about splashing now, or links. Okay, sure. Right equipment. I've cut it in sealed deck before. I think in sealed it's not as good. I mean, I guess this is kind of a 2-drop if I'm splashing the black. I think I'm gonna do blue. I have 0 land cyclers. Just realized. I have 1 Kree Sentinel. Damn, that is kind of brutal. And I have no way to splash Bant, as that's the weakness of my deck. I don't have that many way to connive that thing. It's kind of nice if you can connive it. I do have 1 aim scientist, yeah. I might just do straight blue-white, honestly. Power level is there. Does do second take up. Play Captain Marvel. Enough combos with super suits. Already have 1 equipment. I like the drone. I don't mind the drone. That card can be good, but I have so few creatures. It's kind of good with Agent 13, I guess. Oh, true. Yeah, okay. I should probably take the shield in this deck. Triumph doesn't work well. Not try. You always play Triumph. Doesn't matter if you have like 4 creatures in your deck. Triumph's gonna be great. Triumph is always great. Obviously, I'm exaggerating a bit, but I will play the drone though. Could cut the power. I saw maybe cut the wings harness. Could also cut a Murdoch's Crusades, but I don't have that much removal. Harness. White green is the ticket. I think I disagree. I got a land cycler, I got a leader super genius, I got a removal spell. Green has 1 removal spell. It's close. It's pretty close. That storm is pretty ridiculous too. Can we play blue-green? Not even sure I have enough cards to play blue-green. Tempted to greed Bants. No, I have no fixing. I mean, I already have too many cards in 2 colors. Why would I greed? Seems silly. I mean, white-green looks good too. As more creatures, my triumph. I don't know if I'm supposed to main deck 2 Crusades. Got that thing. Got the flock. That card was kind of good for me. It probably has bad stats, but hero, enchantment. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. Not like 1/1 Death Touch, no. I think that card just sucks. I mean, my agent's already going to be good, I think. I mean, what would you cut for it? It's not even a hero, right? It's a villain. I don't know, I never see that 1/1 Death Touch too much. The Ofri. I mean, the Ofri can just attack into a 2-power creature. Let's see. Let's see how bad the Ofri is on 17 lands. I mean, 54/5 is not that bad, right? Urban Specialist a bit higher, but I know the averages, but I think this card is just going to be better in seal deck and good in my deck. See, it does better in white green too. I guess it does good in white green plus. I mean, the samples are probably small. Seems weird that it'd be so good in white green plus and so bad in straight white green. Still doesn't really tell me if this is better than blue white. Is 1 liter super genius enough to make up for? I mean, it's not like my other blue cards are bad. It is nice to even have a couple cheaper creatures. Was Dub's agent. Maybe white green does play a bit better. The removal spell is also a bit better than a frozen in ice.
Big Enough is a song by Australian singer-songwriter Kieran J. Callanan featuring Australian singer Alex Cameron, Australian whistler Molly Lewis, and Scottish-Australian singer Jimmy Vaughn. American record label Terrible Records released a music video on the 16th of August and the single on the 24th of November 2017. The song is featured on Callanan's album Bravado.
What about this guy? I know this guy has bad stats, but
Big Enough is
I have
famous
2
for
roll
which
guards.
has turned into an internet meme.
I have 1 take up.
With quadruple
I have 1 punch. That card was good against me the few times people have played it, I feel. Not even sure why it has such bad stats. I mean, it is like truly atrocious stats, but I looked into white-black. Why would I play white-black? Oh, because I have 2 of these things in a dual land. I have not. Yeah, I didn't. For some reason, I didn't consider white-black. I've had some shield spike hits. I mean, white-black has no removal. Kind of all in on these things. Equipment. Yeah, I mean, black cards are decent, but I don't think they're better than my other cards. Yeah, an extra drone flock. Could play 2 take-ups. This thing's kind of okay too. Mills my... this seems weaker. Thing about the green is it doesn't have a ton of card advantage. But I do have Dub's agents, so maybe I don't need it. The power-up creatures are kind of card advantage, or World Guard's kind of card advantage. Yeah, it does feel like the green looks the best. Yeah, the fours in green are so good. So good. Still don't know what two Murdoch's Crusade. I have like kind of an aggressive deck too. Herbie is the worst. Herbie probably still better than a drone flock. If I got a Murdoch's Crusade, I have this, I have a tapper, I have punch, I have web up. The green makes my agents just so much better. It's two Sharons that run two Death Touchers. I could also run two Take Up the Shields. Should I cut a flock? Second Crusade over second Shield. Well, I'm only playing 1-1 right now. I don't think that Mockingbird could be sick, but deploy Splash with the duel. I don't think I need it. It was two agents. I think it's gonna lose me more games than it's gonna win me. Reptile. I think Reptile's just too good of a card not to play. That card always impresses me. I like Triumph. It takes the Royal Guard counters when. Like I have Avengers too, which makes me want to have more creatures. Honestly, even with Captain America, I almost don't want to play the Shield. Feel like it's a fish move. Play the Shield. That's a really high win rates. I'd say it was just that one seal deck where it was just not the deck for it. It is Viv Vision. I think good in my deck. And good in general. Has bad stats though. But it's a hero, it's a creature, it has flying, it takes the Royal Guard counters. I think it makes sense. Squirrel Dick, thanks for the resub, and White Fangs, thanks as well. Kind of want to do this. Yeah, like Viv, I feel like Viv, you need help. You need something to make it good, and I feel like I do have that something. Alright, I think this build makes sense. I wish I had some land cyclers, honestly. Just straight up 17 lands, no heroes. Why not the white 2-mana removal? Because I already have one and I have a lot of synergies with just playing creatures. And that card can be stuck in your hand sometimes. It might be better than like take up the shield or something. Pretty good curve. Dude, why is it auto passing? It keeps giving me priority. Glad I played the shield though. What could I have instead of Murdoch's Crusades? Or Flock? Kind of want to wait a turn, honestly. I don't know, maybe this is bad. Classic shields. Yo, Macy. What are you up to? I guess the shield is doing work. Well, they couldn't block anyways because of Wind Rider. Let's see, what did he keep on top? Is that even good? I mean, I guess it's hard to do better at this point. It's probably not gonna save them, but maybe I should cut a Serpent Specialist for a Murdoch's Crusade. Or the Reptile. I don't know. Like maybe Specialist is a bit win more. Like I know its combos was Agent 13, but I feel like Agent 13 doesn't need that much. I could cut a Royal Guard too. Second Crusade. Yeah, you already said you like Second Crusades. Still not sure though. I haven't played. I think it's literally the first time I have a specialist in any of my decks, draft or sealed. Combos was Agent. Combos was Triumph. Combos was Avenger. I think it's too much. I think it's too many combos. We'll see. The name that card old guards. Arena's just unreal. You get the draw bug and they ask me if they had fun this match. Oh, at least I didn't get a loss. My old OtterBox, my old phone, rip. The nuts. Spell is a spell. My deck's probably prone to flooding. I think this is the spell I'm looking for. Damn. Pre-drag was the beat. Glad I didn't keep the tick of the shield after drawing this. I would have felt like really mopey draw. Yeah, I know Murdoch's Crusade does really well. Felt like I just had enough reasons not to put that card in my deck. So I can tab the Doombot and block with a specialist. I think that makes sense. That Agent of Shield's kind of good against tappers. Scary cards. Interesting, this thing always triggers, even if it doesn't have 4 power, so you can like attack and then pump it with a trigger on the stack. I think it comes up with like, there's a couple cards maybe where it comes up. Well, obviously they could have a strike. That'd be pretty bad for me. Could do the shield on the Viv Vision. I could web up the Agent Mary Hill. They haven't missed a land drop, right? I feel like they have, though. I really want to wait to pump this creature. I like shield first. I guess I could put the shield on the Pet Avenger, right? Yeah. Time to decide if I want to be a coward or not. I could tab Mary Hill. Yeah, then I could get by like Iron Man, a few other cards. Does that even work? Doesn't even work, right? To just kill in response. Man, it is really such a massive swing. If they have the if they have any kind of trick. Oh, pre-combat. Yeah, that's sketch territory to use ref security officer on my turn. But yeah, I should tap Mary Hale probably just in the upkeep. Especially with Atlantis attack now. No, it's pretty safe. I mean, I guess just in case I have a way to get rid of Storm Rider. Oh, I was like, I panicked a bit. They're just chum blocking. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I am Iron Man, the 4/4 trick, whatever, is like not very common. Alright, I will say the shield has been just great. What did I even draw here that I wish was a Murdoch's Crusade? I didn't really need Murdoch's Crusades. I mean, I guess it would have been better than web up. Talking about the Death Toucher. Death Toucher was good for me there, right? Helped me trigger a Triumph. It was better than Murdoch's Crusades. Escargot, my cargo. We have the combo. I'm not even sure what I'm repping, honestly. Giant Growth. Yeah, it's snails. It is indeed. They're blocking? Rip. Think they're just really bad? I doubt it. They're repping -2/-2. Do I even care? They use -2/-2 there. They got depower. Could be depower. Could be the black equipment. Not very common in a blue-black deck. You have -2, you're basically seeing your preferred M2s on the flyer. Not really. Because this lets me curve Viv. Next turn I can cast that and power it up, and then I can curve into Royal Guard if I pump. I'm playing it a little slower, but then if I pump to kill it, then I play Viv next turn, Serpent Specialist. Yeah, maybe I should have baited a removal. Thing is, if they have another removal, then I kind of time walk myself. I still have hopes to out-tempo them and push some damage this game. Not even sure this is better than the shield this turn. Yeah, shield, I don't get to push damage through. Oh. I'll try it and attack first. Minus like 1,000,000 damage now. That's pretty bad. Silly. Just missed out on at least 1 damage. That was a big draw step. Could have attacked. I know they're still attacking. Escargot already roping. Let's see what you did there. Should I rename myself to Escargot? Wonder when they got it, I don't know. I think they should have killed Agent 13, honestly. Seems better right now. Wow, did you? They just knew. Just 5 damage. Don't want to get owned was a Brave Brawler. Agent kind of gets got by super suit and stuff. This gives me like a better blocker though. Oh. I need boxes. 1 in 1 try, I think. Running pretty good so far. You know, my attack was the captain alone. They're bishop palm now. I do have 2 menace creatures. Scary stuff. No attacks. Interesting. Yeah, that's scary. Oh, that was a draw. I have a lot of power and menace and stuff. Vigilance and reach. Good kill, infiltration, and then punch the leader. Super genius. And like no attacks. This thing also has reach. What else am I gonna do? Does it matter? It is -1 clue. Dev, I'm Iron Man. I died to that thing. I have a lot to do with my mana. Might have to triple block. 6/6 bird is annoying. Wow, no attacks. Feels like that was so great for me. I just stack was Reptile. Reptile alone. Yeah, I think the shield's in my yards. Had to discard it to the. What if they block was a 6/6 and then I have to pump? I guess I can only make it a free 5. I can still play Pet Adventure and then I have double block. It's probably fine, right? A free block. They're not gonna block, right? They don't have a good block. Seems unlikely. Good double block. And try and get me was the menace. Didn't they miss lethal last turn? Untapped. I don't have untapped on. Or I do have untapped on. Did they miss lethal last turn? I don't know. Maybe. Oh. I think the overlay was annoying me. Oh, do you mean because that the Spider Woman? Doesn't look like it. Looks like they only had 6 power. Almost no matter what, but I'm not sure. That's why they're playing that way, because they had that cards. That's gotta be GG. So I have to double block the 6/6. Wait, what? Oh, that was the. Oh, it's just dead on board. That was tough. Alright, great hands. Even better now. Spell's a spell. Kind of nice with freelance to guarantee that I draw a spell, and then hopefully I get scry into at least another spell, etc., etc. Not even gaining life. Shake my head. That'd be a really aggressive tempo play. Let's not do that. Fortunate. You get 2 for 1 me next turn. Murdoch's Vizier would have been better than take up here. Much better. Hopefully it's only a 2 for 1. Oh jeez. Womp womp. Yeah, pretty good to open hero and training in your seal decks. Alps. Should I maybe cast Viv pre-combat in case they have the counter spell? Then I get to attack for 2 damage. I was gonna try and set up Viv Vision and Royal Guard, even though the odds of working out for me are pretty low. Strike. I think I just need to use it. Just hope somehow. Hope they draw like bad cards, flood. I don't know what that is in the format, but who knows. Used to do that on Magic Online, the fake block. Hope they don't notice. I need them to have some real mopey play. You do it on Arena. I never do it on an Arena. You know, I'm desperate right now. I could maybe play Captain America next turn, try and get lucky and draw into Web Up or Crusades. I think I'm just gonna put the. Oh, now I'm almost definitely playing the guard, right? Guard on Viv Vision. Hope I didn't get auto tapped. I go up to 13. They have 8, 10, 8, 10, 11. I mean, that is as good as it gets for me. I mean, I guess despite hitting 4 lands in a row or whatever, that was not good, obviously. But I mean, what their turn? It's a fake block. I'll show you. Well, I'm not gonna. It's like you block and then you unblock, and you do it kind of fast. I need a spell. Feel like if I draw a spell, I have a shot. Feel if I don't, they're probably gonna be able to recover. That gives them lethal in the air next turn, but I have a chum blocker. Five cards. They didn't even move the equipment, but why would they, I guess? What can they even have? Super suits? Could play it safe. I could web up a Tumo. Captain Marvel? Brother. Am I supposed to play around Captain Marvel? I think I'd rather play around a common. We could have a second strike. Have like a power or something like that. I mean, feel like either way, web up on the Tuma is not that bad. Means I don't get owned by super suits. And that makes sense. Well, that made my play pretty good. You kind of tapped the wrong one. Tapped the Vigilance one, obviously. It was almost Captain Marvel. It was the common version of Captain Marvel. Think Pounce and the uncommon exile tapped are the most likely answers. Uncommon exile tapped. Oh. Probably Giant Ant is the most common answer. I always forget about it somehow. So the attack was Doombop and Pump. They put me down to 4. And then maybe I'm just supposed to chum this turn. Looks like they're deciding to slow the game down. See if they can draw out of it. Well, that's pretty nice. There's not any one card I want to kill, right? But now I get to attack with everyone. Double Abyss. Maybe I did need to attack with Captain America. Doombot kill. Why? Now? Let me play around take up the shield. I think the best line is to just say go. Because they only have 7 now. That Captain America attack was maybe bad. But I think I'm good. I should have thought about it more. It was kind of a bit blind luck that they only had 7 in the air there. Not have to make the first move. You have to tap out to have lethal. It's nice to get to at least 3 wins. That's the game where they drew a bunch with a Tuma too. Woo! Playing spells help. I mean, I flooded a decent bit too, but yeah. Still on Murdoch's Crusade, still don't know what I'm supposed to cut. Feel like all my cards have been good. Them not tapping the Vigilance, yeah. Did it end up mattering that much? Hello, Christoph. Hope you had a good weekend. Did you do any good in any of the tournaments in at the Magic Con? $55th. So that gives you like decent prize. You won like a box. I think top 64 was one play booster box. Not a sick curve. Oh, it's Claudio. Sorry, I meant hello. I'm not gonna get a ton of value out of it, but I probably shouldn't be greedy with this hand. Two mana, draw cards. Two mana, cycle, put a counter on your creature. Great. That's making have a removal spell. Crawl. Crawl seems fine. I never read that if you don't redraw. Yeah, that's kind of the value of that card in limited for the most part. Alright, seems like a great spot for pick up a shield. And a Hollywood a tiny bit. No blocks. I could scroll. Try and block Nick. Draw cards. Look at us, he just played a pet. You could have Crusades. What if I draw lands next turn? Get two web up plus. Let's play this crawl. Cheap creature. Only have one flyer. I'm not sure I should keep that, but thing was Triumph and web up and stuff. It makes sense. It's got to be right. Second attack. I have a land on top. I can sag the clue. Web up. Okay. On the end of the world. It's pretty good. On target non-token artifact or creature. So I can get rid of one of my blockers. Land would have been good here. So what should I do first? I want my captain to be... I guess I don't really care. I'm gonna draw cards. My captain at least has Ward 1. Makes him work a little harder. It's also cheaper. Alright, let's do this thing first. That's good. I guess I die to removal spell if I play Pet Avengers. My other option is... Can I even afford to attack? Because they do have 2 ground creatures as well. Oh, they can bling the web up and have Storm. Damn, that's nasty. Right? Is it creature? Oh, it's artifact or creature. Can't bling web up. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna take up the shield. I don't know if it's the play, but... It is a lot of damage too. And I'm just fretting lethal was the shield on the captain next turn. I'm threatening like a lot of damage. That's tough. That was a tough turn. Oh, brother, I forgot about that. I'm assuming that's not too bad for me, though. The ward one is huge here. The specialist? What am I missing? Am I just dead? Oh. Pretty sick. I do get to eat a creature. I mean, there's nothing that could be better than... It's pretty good. Reach and I kill the flock. Is that enough, though? There's no way I'm attacking, right? I don't have lethal in any way, face, shape, or form. This is other heroes. This is not a hero. So I should go... She-Hulk, kill the flock, play specialist. And pray. More time goes by. People Prage. Oh yeah, that might be good enough to finish me off. Cheap creature is pretty good. Does this thing have trample? Oh, it does. Assuming this is enough for lethal. Like 15, 15 trample. 14, 14, 15, 15? 15, 15, right? Damn, that was a sick game. Like every game, Murdoch's Crusade would be good, but also almost every game, every card I draw is really good too. I mean, I could cut a Pet Avengers. He got Hoff. That was so close. That was really, really close. There was no way Blink bouncing the web up was good on your second bounce, because then my captain can't block. But then I have an extra creature in play. I don't know if you consider that. Yeah, Xeno1, I'm playing with Alexei and Edgar. I found two players that were better than me that wanted a team with me, so I decided to go. The Reptile has been a tiny bit underwhelming, and as Jose said, it's not as good as Agent 13. I'm gonna do the Crusade. I'm gonna cut the Reptile, I guess. Specialist's been pretty good in this deck. You're hoping to draw removal. Yeah, I really don't know. It's just playing with John in PV. Are you talking about all these washed up Hall of Famers? I think bouncing web up was the play. Oh yeah, it doesn't come back. In my mind, it like came back into play. Yeah, bouncing the web up might have been a bit better. Yeah, and the trample creature. Yeah, that was all silly. I had it for a while. I was trying to set it up, but I never had time. I made some good no blocks. I'd take up the shield the whole game. If you block that Agent Carter earlier, you just probably auto lose at any point. You're stuck on lands. Guess I should play around Mana Leak. They're my most expensive cards. In Brussels, Spotlight Series team event. Team limited, Marvel. Oh, looks like I get a freebie. How did that last times go? I lost round 4. I got by. I won 2. And I lost to Japanese player with his Esper Bling deck, but the heavy blue version. Looked kind of a rough matchup on paper, but it was close. Game 1, I kept a 1-lander on the draw because I had a pretty good hands. Thought I needed to get a little lucky. And I missed my second land drop, and I got him in a spot where he was hellbent. And if his draw step is a break, I win. And he drew it to fairy. And it was still a little close because I had subtle, but then I had to use my cards and stuff. Um, and then game 2, I mulligan to 4. Like mulligan a mediocre hand, and I think I had 2 no landers in a row. And then I almost won on 4 cards. Like I think I would have won, and he kept 7 both games. I think I would have won if either I got to keep an extra card, like any extra card, or if I drew well after the mull to 4, but if I'd drawn a Culling Ritual to get rid of his Frog and Improv Bones, I would have won. It was like I like actually boarded out all. I don't think I've ever done that before. I boarded out all the living ends and all the agents because he had Force on Negation, he had Teferi, he had Consigns, he had his own Overlords and Frog and stuff. So I was like, just play a super fair game, and I kind of had the cards for it, and it would have worked out. So had a good run, good sweat, I guess. Falaji Archelaus Garski. I mean, does it keep doing well, or is just a one player that was in the top 8? But yeah, I think Edgar was also tilted that that's the version that made top 8. I mean, probably good for everyone else, right? Someone also won the LCQ, is it? I mean, it might not be like much worse than the regular version. Or worse at all. For what it's worth, I mean, Edgar has played the other version. My team, some of my other teammates who like Goryo have played the Falaji version, and they always think it's worse. Even though it is true that sometimes your heart's not into it, maybe you don't try as hard, maybe you still have a bias. Yeah, I'm always happy when I play against the Falaji version. Less Riddlers in your deck, you say? Sign me up. What did I cut for Crusades? The Reptile thingy? And Reptile would have been the nuts here. I mean, it might have been the other Murdoch's Crusades. Well, I imagine if I had Reptile into Captain here. This would be obscene curve. Ignoring your messages? What did you say? Sorry. That was a great draw. I might legit use the curve play. It's so tempting. There's so much tempo. I'm gonna get a card of that eventually. I could get a card of Herbie. I'll even trigger Viv. Oh, right, the counters. Oh. I do spew a Scry, though. Maybe my Viv was more precious than Captain. Isis is gonna feel bad if they go removal, removal, removal. So they can double block. I could play it safe. Kind of cashing my... Is that even playing it safe, though? Questionable attack. That kind of one lands. Right. But non-land's also good. It's kind of hard to lose. If I trade Viv for Falcon here, guarantee a card. Just so far ahead. There's also not a ton that kills a Viv Vision. I mean, they're still gonna have 2 blockers next turn, right? Guess I'll just attack. My hand's kind of gas. If we played Avengers last turn, She-Hulk would still be alive, and if 5/5 would have drawn an extra card was Viv. Was that not? Crusades? I mean, the turn I played Crusades? They have another one? That's weird. Yeah, I probably butchered that game. Probably did. I could have played it slower, got even more value. Like trading my She-Hulk for these 2 cards were just like huge mistake. Oh, they get Viv now. Wait, is that better than Viv? Oh, he draws a card too. That was like the one card that could maybe get me, feels like. I win, gets phone. Alright. So let's say to kill Storm. We can attack for 8. Put them down to 8. Could have lethal. Oh, I exile the one too. That's the second one in their deck. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I punted this game. I really did. I'm just dead in the air. That was loose. That was real loose. That She-Hulk trade was just abysmal. They did kind of have like the one card that Vision Quest. That's scary. Just Lola, is that Lola, man? Kind of like last time, I get an end boss for my last match. It's like they're waiting. I think I have to maul. And it's really, I mean, Planes into Herbie, so good. Rewarded, as the kids say. Good bottom Pet Avenger. Feels kind of close. Two-mana versus cracking a clue. Nah, hitting a land drop seems valuable. I have second Crusades. Just growing up 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop so powerful too. Please carry Edgar. I failed, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming Edgar knows, but any tips for the limited? I could take a turn off. It plays nicer. Plays much nicer, but plays much, much nicer. As this is also like just 7 mana. Web up, get a second clue. Next turn, I can probably send in the Brave Brawler. Get a third clue. Hey, it's not much nicer. Might play a bomb though.
Yellow hat, boo, the comeback hooked again.
It's really close. It's really freaking close. I don't know, man. Also, now do I push the damage or do I go for like live differential? Right, live differential is all these clues. Opens fight spells. Yeah, good point. Hey, Adam. Hooked again. I saw there was a Tameshi Belcher player at the PT, and when I saw Tameshi Belcher, I thought they were talking about Tameshi Bloom for some reason. I got excited. Could have slammed Crusade if, yeah. In hindsight, keeping Crusade would have been much better. Oh, I should have attacked. I should have. Maybe level up first. Nice combo. That's just pretty broken, yeah. Yeah, Murdoch's Crusade would have been insane this game. It was close. That Pet Avenger has been like not the greatest for me. I've had like too much stuff to do with my mana. Can I live if I just like have 8 mana? 2 biggest creature. None of them are artifacts. I can web up, block, take 6. I guess I can just take up the shield. I think maybe if I have Murdoch's Crusade, I win, right? Despite how far ahead he was at the end. Oh well, pretty good. Alright, let's do one more. Daredevil, Leader, Double Leader, the Mindstone and Vision. Pretty good. Web up. Alright, so many rares it didn't even show all my rares. Blue white, blue black can maybe be good too. Could do Grixis maybe if I have some lands. Grixis villains. I have a red black land. 2 Herbies. I mean, Herbie doesn't really fix. Land Cycler. No Land Cyclers in blue. What about reds? 1 Land Cycler in reds. White has Maria, Shield Kit, 2 Brawlers, Wrath, the Mind Stone. I can bling the free 2. I can bling that thing. I have a Borrow backup too. Means trade blue white seems nice. How's my black? Krill Alliance. The Claw. Brute. Have Krang. I think the final boss law is on his game 1. Was he? Yeah, same for, I don't know what Ely game was in, but yeah, my blue kind of sucks. It's a lot of fours, pretty shallow. Black looks good. It has Land Cycler. That reads Neuf, 10, 10 cards, 11, 12, 13. White's probably better. Also has Land Cycler. The Mind Stone has really low stats, but probably just a bomb. This thing in seal deck, I don't know. Pretty hit or miss, obviously. That is a weird comment to make. Well, 9 minutes timeout. Could have done more. The Harness probably pretty good with 2 Brave Brawlers. I kind of like Atuma. I have so many good 4s though. Yeah, I don't have much to blank. I have Biochemist. Only have Biochemist. I have Okoye, I guess. It'd be nice to have some blink targets. Can I splash the red? I don't have a red dual land. My card is kind of messed up too. I even have a Sentinel. Not a 4-drop though. Could splash green for punch and go nuts. Or black. I have blue green and a white black. Black has Deed and Crow Alliance. I could just play 2 colors. How much removal do I have right now? Tapper, Red Guardian, Web Up, Frozen. All short. Helper. Never played the Helper before. Is it ever fine? That seem. I never even read it, so you can use it to land cycle, you can use it to flip the Mind Stone and equip. You can use it to power up. 3 mana free. No, it's fine. Yeah, White Widow. Just another 4. You get out tempoed in these formats. I have like no instance to go with Quake either. So I get a duel, a swamp, and a land cycler. 1, 2, 3, 4 sources of black. We own more non-creatures. Of what division? Could cut the Agent of Shields. Could cut a Doombot. Maybe 2 Doombots is bad. Do I really have? I have Teamwork. I only have 1. Is Marielle better? I'm just not that impressed by Doombot in my games. Maybe I'm silly. It kind of get worse in multiple too. It also just worse with Agent of Shield if I already have other cheap creatures. Doombot, yeah, Doombot is good with Leader. Leader doesn't really need much to be good though. Besides casting it on curve. Should I play an extra island? I have equal blue and white. Kind of weird. I have the Mind Stone. So I have more white mana in my deck. But I need to have one of each in my opening hand as much as possible. This looks fine. All the attack was 1 guy for benefit supports. Yeah, Doombot is probably better than Mary Hill. I don't know. Feels like you kind of win if you marry a Hill Krill alliance. Ariel still gets in there. Alright, probably the last run of the day. Hopefully. I had good decks. I ran good in games. I mean, I've had good decks. I had a good deck at the PTQ on Saturday at MagicCon and in O2. I have a good feeling about that one. X looks solid. 2-liter Super Genius. That's what I get, is solid. This is the highest variance limit set I've ever seen. I can't figure it out. Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. There might be some recency bias. Might just be that you're running bad and you feel that way, or there's a lot of removal at common, so I'm not sure why that would be the case. Like, what would be a logical explanation? Ham is kind of goated. Okay, let's assume the kill leader Super Genius. I wanna answer a bomb. Let's keep these two. Card seems like not the greatest right now. Every creature does something, so you die from 1,000 angles. Just makes sense that, yeah, you just let one creature slip and then it's over. That's a fair point. You have a top 1 pick for who you want as the next member of the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be Javier. It's the only one I'm sure I'm going to vote for. It's only a free 5 now, right? Kind of. Maybe kill it later. I'm not even that far ahead. What did I discard? Red Guardian. And killing this thing gets me black mana and plays the curve nicely, but kind of don't want to have to cycle my board back up right now. Did I ask Shahar about Ken Sting at World? No. Someone should, or I will at some point maybe. I wonder if he even remembers. Alright. Might have to now. I almost want to kill the 4/4 Vigilance, honestly. And cycle, get a swamp. Use the tokens to teamwork. Attack for 5.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak,
That is 7 mana cards.
in big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble.
What happened with Shahar? He was Ken Yukihiro's opponent when Ken Yukihiro got DQ'd at Worlds like 8 years ago. That's not what the chatter was asking. You guys are kind of out of line, honestly. I don't know why do you guys end up 6-2. Civil War. Oh no, I beat it on stream. I beat the best player in the world playing the Civil War on stream at the PT. Felt pretty easy. Surely it can't be that good. Didn't think that deck had the chops yet, really? Had great curve, busted rares, no bad cards, removal. What else do you want? I mean, I'm not thinking it was like the greatest deck ever, but busted rares. Origin of the Avenger, Storm. I can't remember if I had a third one or not. Is this Exile? It does. Could try and ignore it. I could kill it now and lose to like a bomb down the line. I'll just get the agent first and see what happens. Oh, isn't Origins just like... Oh. Thought it was better than that. That's fair. The genius. Also holding the spell. I wasn't even thinking about Maria, to be fair, when I held the spell, but for sure it worked out. I'm at 12 and I have one card left. They don't block, I'll just play Herbie. Just to see what happens. It's better as Origins and Triumph, it's not. Political Triumph was definitely like mythic uncommon in my deck. I mean, it's mythic and common in most decks. That card's just obscene. Oh, hello. I guess I'll play around this card too. It's kind of hard for me to lose this game. For the first week or so, I thought Triumph was bad. I mean, how many times did you play Wizard against it? How many times before? Not even counting about 17 lands. Brother, if you ever feel bad about misevaluating a card, you can always remember that I called expressive iteration a sorcery speed anticipate. Yeah, it's not even that bad of a top deck. It's usually still pretty good on turn 4 or 5 if your draw is decent. Yeah, Predrag literally had it in his constructed decks. Hour of Devastation. Oh yeah, was that the one I was like, Hour of Devastation is gonna get Gearhulk banned, or it's gonna get banned in Standard. It's gonna ruin Standard forever. Damn, Kelv was the receipts. I'd completely forgot about that one. I still haven't redeemed my box from last Arena Direct. Maybe do that now. Collector. Looks like they have nothing. I'm off it. This is really silly, by the way. Don't do that. It's not even lethal. Kind of deserve to lose to the sweeper now. Just getting roped. The Math Girl. Yeah, no, there's also like a sweeper. Yeah, I know. I've had someone play it against me before. I've had the white one too. Some people just can't take the swings. Oh, there's also extinction events? I didn't look at them. They're just so rare. I know there's Force of Vigor too. I feel bad about doing that. You know they're probably already in a shitty mind space if they're doing that. And you're kind of just rubbing it in. Maybe I shouldn't. I know. Alright, chat, I need a quick break. All right. Let's keep going. Could be good. Could never cast a spell. Damn, too slow. I had my hands away from the keyboard. I was joking when I said I could never cast a spell, by the way. Yeah, I'll take it. Definitely discarding a spell. It's pretty good against backup leader genius. That's a pretty nice draw. Does anyone know how Frozen on the Wasp works? I'm guessing it doesn't do anything, but my creature stays. No, on the Wasp. My leader doesn't regain its abilities, right? Yeah. Feel like we should be good. Roll the wasp. And go up to 10, 11. Freeze the flock. Attack for a lot. You have a backup. Oh, that's actually kind of a good play. I'm not sure I'm going to get Ferrari again, though. I didn't know what to discard. I was going to discard the Rav, but actually discarding Leader Super Genius doesn't sound so bad. That creates a free don't get greedy with division. No, I know. Yeah, I mean, my turn was pretty straightforward. I should have never tanked so long. I guess the discard is what I tanked on was maybe not the most straightforward. Alright, hopefully I draw something relevant. Drawing 3 cards a turn. Hmm. Does fly. Is all my mana. What does it do? Does it bring it tapped maybe though? When we have an intercept exile of one target non-land permanent you control, then return. They have a tapper too. That'd be kind of silly. So I have 7 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Your own vision. Or free. I do get a scry to get to double block. Red Guardian Soulstone, yeah. I guess so. Right, they're letting me attack. Yeah, I guess if they draw a spell, I'm just dead. They draw a non-creature spell. Pretty good play by them. Don't do it, opponents. Don't do it. Is it power or like casting cost? Rip. I mean, there's nothing cute I can do, right? They can't really block your vision. Yeah, but they just tap it, right? Can attack with a lot. True. Yeah, I mean, I can attack. It's fine. I'm still just dead on board, right? If they draw a spell. That's my issue. These things have vigilance. Oh, we can bling the enchantment. Yeah, well, why don't I bling the enchantment? When this aura enters, tap enchanted creature. Or the tapper? Does that make sense? His vision draws some cards too. Was the mono blue guy get PT that bad? No, I think I rained bad and played bad. That's probably good for like 2 or 3 wins. I punted my first round. Drew pretty well against Titan. And then I had pretty close call against against Prize, didn't go my way. Kind of got rolled by the Trudge deck. But I just didn't. I had a lot of a lot of games where my opening hands kind of sucked. When I was testing and goldfishing, the deck was drawing much better. And then last round against Affinity, I got super unlucky. The Reg Guardian, yeah, I could have, but that Spider Woman's not really that big of a deal. It's just a million flying blockers. You're at 5. Oh, I should move the spike kit. Maybe here. Might just have lethal, right? Actually, I should have moved it to like one of the 2-power creatures. A little silly. Yeah, that's kind of bad. Or just dead on boards. Yeah, Hillary's, yeah. I thought so too. Just rough one. And attack with vision, that's loose, yeah. Okay, I've killed a flyer instead of Spider-Woman. Yeah, I'm not playing well. I need to focus a bit before my mistakes actually catch up. The discard. Yeah, well, the tapper was kind of nice, but I mean, I have 2 leaders, 2 land cyclers. I think this is a keep. I want to keep these hands if I don't have a lot of good, like, blue cards I can draw. Oh, might get max punished here. I don't know if that was good, honestly. I'm gonna just hit like and even getting a like tap land value. All right, 2 clues is enough. I got one of my Herbies too, one of my few Mindstone combos. That Mind Rot is gonna be nice. Oh wait, I don't have black mana. Let's see. Just playing the long game. Ah. Awkward. Sleep at the wheel. That was awful. That was honestly awful. That was like game losing shit. Next card on the toss, I like Leader Super Genius. There's like pretty much no scenario where keeping that Maria Hill is a good play. Oh my god. Okay, it could be worse. Alright, I guess my next draw was a plane, so I'd still be 1 card closer to something good. Yeah, I could have harnessed. Get the harness, the Mind Stone going. Oh, dude, you know what I can do? I can web up the Herbie. Yeah. I didn't think about that play. Well, I guess I thought about it. I think the silence too bad. Point. Yeah, I've been so sick. I gotta land, harness, bling the web up, get my Herbie. Next turn, bling the web up. Get back my Herbie. Might have won me the game. Good night, Macy. So they'll remove for agent. They can attack me down to 1 if I block Spider-Man. Looks like I lose to any trick. Which they appear to have. So what are my land cyclers? The black creature was Icon cast, and then Boar backup, which is they're attacking with that too. Never mind. I didn't see. I mean, I'm sure they have a trick, but whatever. Oh yeah, mother choice, much of a choice. Could have been worse. I mean, a single take up the shield was worse there. I don't have too many arts though. That's one of them. It's really good if I live next turn. That's really insane. Alright, I mean, I might live, but Dubs connive. Sure, yes. Yeah, I don't know. I might have won if I hadn't kept Mary Hill like a dumbass. I think I might have actually won. I think I had time to pop off with the Mind Stone. Perfect hands. Guess I could have a dual land on turn one, something like that. Land cycler. Cards. I don't know, this is really bad. It's not the card you play around the most. They have a counter. That we say nay. Dudes, Edgar actually mentioned that during testing. You're supposed to do that at the end of attack so you don't get by Spider-Man. Oh, I suck. So I'll keep it brute. Oh man, the punts. Kind of unreal it actually came up. I mean, obviously their draw is really freaking good too, but yeah, and I put the counter on the wrong creature. This comedy. Man, that game would have not been close. I played the Red Guardian properly. Or maybe it would have been close, but in a much better spot. Okay. I'm kind of getting in my head. I wonder if I should bait 6 mana. Could have a removal spell. Plus, it's really bad if they have a strike. But that's mostly it. Take up the shield, I guess. That draws them a card. Yeah, I mean they might have just drawn that. Just brutal. Wow. Just back-to-back punts. The run. One too many runs. Please, that one's seared in my brain for this weekend. Yeah, the attack was kind of awful too. Why is then so damn far behind? Let's try to the top too. Need a miracle, maybe like leader super genius number 2. Biochem is pretty good. Or free flying. Yeah, too bad. Well. Yeah, equip both, playing biochemist. He does blink his own biochemist. Attack for 5. A Federal Krill Alliance have a chance still. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Oh, it's really good play. I mean, it's obvious, but also I didn't think about it. Six for a Doombot. All right. Max punished for like the corner case scenario that I knew about. Fine. Had a pretty good run. I'll play some more tomorrow. Definitely kind of hooks you in when you do well. Couple bucks. Oh yeah, I mean I ran super goods. Super goods. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I might do modern. I should be on tomorrow and Friday. We'll see what I'm in the mood for. Oh. Pro Tour winner is streaming.
どうすんだ、剣これ。
Gotta read the Pro Tour winner.
どっち取るんだ
Plus I didn't get to like
そっか、手堅い。手堅い。
I didn't get to congratulate him. Bye Dabuhi, bye Rhino. Bye White Fangs, bye everyone. See you later.